Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shanice. I'm actually a new YouTuber. I created a channel more specifically because I had a lot of families and friends to come to me and ask me different things like, hey, how do you do your eyebrows? How do you do your eyeshadows? You know, what foundations do you use? You know, different things like that. So I decided to create a YouTube channel because I do get asked a lot about my makeup. So I decided to create a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is and will consist of drugstore inexpensive products. I did come to realize, like, going through my makeup journey when I was first starting out, things like that, I really couldn't afford makeup. As bad as I wanted to do makeup and have makeup like the MAC, the Estee Lauders, foundations and stuff, I just could not afford. So I had to kind of stick with drugstore, beauty supply store type of makeup. So my channel will be more so you know, around that type of products. L.A. Girls, Maybelline, Black Opal, things you can find in your Walmart, Walgreens, different things like that. That's what my channel will be based off of. From time to time, I may do some high-end things, but it won't be too frequent unless you all request it, and then, you know, I'll do it if my channel gets to popping off like that. Let's just be real. So right now this is a drugstore look. Everything that is on my face is either a beauty supply store, Walmart, different things like that. So you know, that's kind of what it is. That's just what it is. So this is the look that, you know, the tutorial will be on today. I please ask that you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell, because that's the only way you're gonna know I put up a video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this look. Alright guys, so we're gonna go in with a regular spoolie. We're just gonna brush these brows out to make sure they're not flying everywhere or sticking together. So we're gonna go in with our NK eye pencil in the color Choco, and we're just gonna outline the bottom, and then when we're done with the bottom, we're gonna go and outline the top. I actually got this eyebrow pencil from my local beauty supply store. For this brand, I think it was like $1.99, but if you get like a regular brown eye pencil, I think they run like 99 cents. So we're just gonna outline both brows. Like I said, I normally start at the bottom and then I'll go to the top. Next, we're gonna go in with a pomade, just a brown pomade and a flat angled brush. So here, we're just filling in. I always start out at the outer parts of my eyebrows because I tend to like my eyebrows darker at the end and lighter in the front. So I kind of do hair-like strokes in the front and do like my fill-in at the outer because I kind of like that ombre effect. I know everybody likes their eyebrows different, so you know, whatever you feel like you want to do, then, you know, do it how you do it. So now I'm doing my other eyebrow. Like I said, the same technique. I start at the outer and kind of work my way in, and then I do like the hair-like strokes in the front. So I'm going to go in with my spoolie again, and I'm going to kind of just blend, you know, blend everything together. Make sure there's not too much product in one area. Kind of just blending it out. So next we're going in with L.A Girls concealer in the color Warm Honey. You tend to go with 2 shades lighter than your complexion for your highlight. Maybe 2 shades darker for your contour. So I tend to go with Warm Honey or Fawn for my highlight and for under my brow. So now I'm just carving out my eyebrow, making sure it got that sharpness. As you can see, I kind of bring it down a little bit because after I do my brows, I normally go in with my eyeshadow. So I kind of use the concealer for my brows as kind of like a base for my eyeshadow. So we're just going to carve top now, and then when I'm done with this eye, of course, I'll go to the next. So now I'm carving out my other eyebrow, basically doing the same technique. Just kind of, I always put a lot of my product at the end of my brow, and then I use kind of what's left and do the front of my brow. And then as you can see, I'm bringing it down. Like I said before, I kind of use my concealer from my eyebrow as a base for my eyeshadow. And I do know that like I said, everybody's technique is different. This is kind of what just works for me. So by any means, you know, do what you feel like you're comfortable with. So here I'm going in with a beauty blender, and I'm kind of just blending out that concealer so it's not so harsh when I go in with my foundation. So it kind of gives it like a smooth transition. I don't like that really light hue around my eye. Some girls like that, but I don't. So I'm just going in with my beauty blender, and I'm kind of just, you know, blending it with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to go in and kind of just touch up my brows with my spoolie. So now I'm just going in with some concealer. Like I said before, I use it as a base. So that's all that I'm doing here. I'm just adding some concealer. I'm going to buff it out with my beauty blender. This beauty blender definitely needs to be cleaned. So now I'm going to go on with my midnight powder. It's in the shade Banana. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to set my eyes. I tend to kind of like doing this. Before I didn't used to do it, but my eyeshadow wouldn't blend the way I wanted to if I didn't do this step. So this is just a step that I added to my routine just to kind of make sure that the eyeshadow didn't stick to my concealer that I had put on my eyes. So now I'm going in with Sultry. It's a Profusion brand palette from Walmart. I actually have a couple palettes from Walmart that's by Profusion, and I'm going in with the shade Wonder. and I'm just using that as a transition color. But yes, I love Profusion. They have really good palettes that's really inexpensive, that has really good pigment. You do have to build it if you want it a little darker, but it's definitely worth the money. Profusion, you can get them at Walmart. They range between $6.99 and $9.99. So yeah. Yeah, I was jigging. I don't know what I was listening to, but I was jigging. But we're gonna go in now with another Profusion palette, Festival. And to be honest, y'all, I took off and tore off the little name tag for this palette, but I just went in with a darker reddish orangish type of color to kind of deepen that transition color. So now we're going back into the Sultry palette, and we're going to go into the Celestial, and we're going to just place that on our lids. And it's going to kind of look like a cut crease, but it's not. That's just kind of how I just prefer to do this look, and the shape that I went for. So now I'm going back into Wonder just to kind of blend both of the colors. Like I said, it's not a cut crease, so I just wanted to go back in and kind of blend it just a little bit, so it wouldn't look too harsh. Alright, so again, we're in Sultry, and we're going to go into Nimble, which is what I'm doing now, and I'm going to just kind of put it on the outer edges of my eye to kind of just deepen the look a little bit, give it a little darker look, and I only place it at the end of my eye, or the outer corner of my eye. Yeah, I use this Sultry palette a lot when it comes to a lot of my nudes and stuff. If I want like brighter colors or things like that, I tend to go with my Festival palette, but they're really good buys. So I really do recommend, if you are a beginner or even if you just do makeup, these are some really good palettes. And I do apologize in advance, y'all, for the focusing of my camera. My husband is going to tell me how to do, you know, where I can just kind of focus it in one spot the whole time. But it kept focusing in and out, so I do apologize for that. So now we're going in with another NK eye pencil. Of course, it's in the shade Black. And I'm just going to add that to my waterline. So of course, after you do the waterline, I'm gonna go in with a liquid liner. And to be honest, y'all, I've had this liner for so long. I don't even remember the name of it. I do know that I did get it from my local beauty supply store. I do know that, but the label is completely wiped off. So just get any type of black liquid liner, and you're gonna line the top of your eye. And with these liquid eyeliners, y'all, you kind of got to just play with them. Like I said, I've had this liquid eyeliner for, to be honest, y'all, probably about a couple of years. So they do tend to dry out. So you will see me constantly like shaking to make sure that the stick is, you know, got wet product on it, because they will dry out. The longer you keep them, I feel like the more likely they're gonna dry out. So I definitely have to get some new liquid liner. And to be honest, y'all, doing top liner is like the longest thing. Between that and putting on lashes are the things that take me the longest, because I like to try to get my stuff so precise. Alright, so next we're going to go in with our e.l.f. primer. It's the hydrating primer in the blue bottle. You can find it at your Walmart. Oh, I had some fallout from my eyeshadow, but don't mind it. Well, we're going to go in with the primer. I'm just going to prime my T-zone. Underneath my eyes, my forehead, nose. And then we're going to go in with the Maybelline foundation. It's in the color Warm Bronze. I think this foundation cost me $9, $9.99, something like that at my local Walmart. To be honest, I could have went a shade darker. But this is a new brand for me. Normally I go with like Fit Me or Black Opal, so I definitely know my shades in those brands, but I'm still getting used to Maybelline, the SuperStay foundation. So I could have gone a shade maybe too darker, but it's fine. So I started with a brush, but I didn't like the way it was looking with the brush, so I went in with my beauty blender to, you know, kind of blend it out. And one thing you want to do while putting on your foundation, I didn't do it in this video, but always make sure that you get your neck, your ears. I normally do it, but to be honest, guys, I was rushing, so I really forgot to do it. But that's one thing that you should always do. Just make sure you bring down your foundation to your neck. So now I'm going in with my concealer, my L.A. Girls. Like I said, you can get this concealer from your local beauty supply store. I think they run about $3.99. So I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes, my chin, under my nose, forehead, bridge my nose. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to just blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. And for this look, I did not go full coverage. I just kind of kept it medium coverage. For one, my husband hates when I cover my freckles. So I did do like a medium coverage for this video. So normally I do full coverage, but I think we were going somewhere this day and I didn't want to hear his mouth. So so we're just blending out this concealer. And then we're going to go in with L.A. Girls again. I think that this shade is Beautiful Bronze. And I'm just going to contour my cheekbones, around my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. I have a wide nose, so I tend to have to contour it to kind of just bring it in a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just blend this out. When it comes to makeup, the big thing is blending. Like, it don't matter how much makeup you put on your face. If you can blend, that'll be your best friend. That will be your best friend. As long as you can blend it out, you'll be good. And next I went in with my setting powder to set underneath my eye. Y'all, I went in with a brush. Lord knows I don't normally do that. I don't know what was going on with me that day. But I went back in with my beauty blender and I just added the setting powder underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to do my nose and my chin and my forehead just to kind of set that concealer underneath my eyes and in the areas that I highlighted. It'll help with making sure that your makeup stays, and to kind of help with the creasing and stuff. So now I'm going in with Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm just going to take the contour powder and I'm going to kind of set where I contoured with the cream. And like I said, this just kind of helps set your face so your makeup don't move. It tends to kind of help it last a little bit longer. So like I said, blend. Gotta make sure that your blend game is strong when it comes to doing makeup. I had to learn the hard way. Oh my God. So now I'm just going in and I'm just dusting off the setting powder from earlier. I don't like to bake long. I just never have. That's just kind of not my thing. I kind of let it set up there for maybe a couple of minutes and then I just dust it off. And I forgot to set my nose, so that's what I'm going back doing now. So now I'm just taking an NK pencil. It's in the color Black Cherry. And I'm going to line my lips. Like I said, a lot of these pencils I did get from my local beauty supply store. They don't have to be this specific brand. I just kind of like NK. But they can be any type of lip pencil, eye pencil, and whatever color shade. Because they do have them for 99 cents. So now I'm going to go in with Ruby Kisses. Y'all, I love this brand when it comes to lip glosses and lipsticks. Oh my God. This particular one is Cream-ilious. It's in the shade Mango Butter. And y'all, oh my god, I love this. It makes your lips feel so silky. But anyway, after applying that, I'm gonna apply the Diamond Gold. It's like a beauty supply store. I think it's NK as well. Like I said, the shade is Diamond Gold. It's kind of more of like a gloss. So I kind of just put that on because I'm more of a glossy girl. I don't really like matte lips. They make my lips look ashy. So I tend not to go with the matte look. So then I'm just gonna pop my lips just to kind of blend a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. To be honest, y'all, I don't remember the name of the palette. It's been so long. I've had the same palette for the past like 2 years. And so any highlighter will work. I'll just highlight my cheekbones, highlight my forehead a little bit, and then I'm gonna highlight my nose and the top part of my lip. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my brow bone to kind of make my brow bone pop a little bit. It kind of brings the look, the eyeshadow look together. So that's something that I tend to do. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna spray my face. Look like I've been sweating, but it'll come together. All right, y'all. So that's the look. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed. This look was very simple, nothing extravagant, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed, and I ask that you please like and subscribe, and y'all take care. Until next time. Mwah.